I'll never forget what happened in the Hearthome City gym. Period.
I didn't think that the name Hearthome City was literal, because that is where my heart laid, literally. Period.
I arrived in the city with hope in my heart, hoping that I would beat the gym. Period.
As I walked around the gym, I heard strange noises coming from below. I could only assume there was a basement. Period.
I decided to ignore it because I was here to fight the gym and not to explore a basement. Period.
But my mind kept returning to that noise in the basement. Could it be D? Period.
I searched around in the dark with my flashlight, looking for some kind of staircase down, when a trainer from the corners was beckoning me to the next room. Period.
As I walked towards the beckoning trainer, the floor gave way underneath me. It was a trap door, leading me to the basement. Period.
When I awoke from my unconscious state, most of my Pokeballs were gone. Period.
Feeling defenseless without my balls, I searched around for something I could use to defend myself. Period.
The only thing I had on me was my flashlight, but the power was out. Period.
When I realized the power in the building was out, I flicked on my flashlight and moved forward. Period.
As I walked around the Hearthome City gym's basement, the noise became louder and louder. Ba-bum. 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 Period. As I walked around the Hearthome City gym's basement, the noise became louder and louder. Ba-bum. 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 Period.
I realized that ba-bum ba-bum was coming from my lone Pokeball, which contained a Haunter. Period.
I grabbed my Pokeball and just stared at it. And I saw the red glow from the tip just blinking with the beeping. Bum-bum. Bum-bum. Period.
With haste, I threw the ball down to see what could be happening to my precious Haunter. When suddenly I realized that this gym was not just the home of the heart, but so was my Pokeball. Period.
I was surprised when the Haunter materialized and written on his head was 666. I didn't realize its nickname was changed.
My Haunter kept looking at me, smiling and laughing, until it started to look just like me. Period.
Just like I did a moment before. The now mirror image of myself that was once my Haunter went into his pack and pulled out a Pokeball that was blinking just like mine. He threw it in the ground and it is opened, as I was shocked to see. Period.
It was a Sableye. The Sableye used Thief. It stole my heart.
As I lay bleeding on the ground, the Sableye came over to me. It resembled a friend of mine. Period.
As he leaned in and my vision faded from my fatal missing my heart wound, he held his heart up next to my nose and said, "Got your heart!" Period. The end.
All of a sudden, Dee appeared from within the shadows, and she, the Sableye, and the clone that was the Haunter disappeared into the darkness, laughing giddily. And then I bled to death. The end.
Period.
D took
Period.
all my Pokeballs and beat the gym. Period.
And D ripped off his mask to show he was Ash Ketchum. The end. Period. And this
changed
was all
into you.
Pokemon Go, so we were actually the player. The end. Wadaki ripped his mask off to show he was green pizza the whole time. The end. Period. And then the apocalypse happened and everyone died. To be continued? ? The end. Period.